Now, are you ready for the word of God? I love when the man of God says, it is easy to prepare a sermon. Some people come with a sermon, but a true man or woman of God, when they must come with a message. I don't know how many times I've said to you, today I have not prepared a sermon. Your leader doesn't necessarily come to this house with a sermon. But God must minister to you. A rhema, some word from God that must enhance your life, must improve your life, must bring you from the bottom, raise you to the mountaintop. It must be a rhema, a word from, and God can minister a word that can touch a single person. God can bring a word and lift everybody, elevate everybody in the house. One word and minister to everybody. Only God can do that. Only God can do that. But when God uses adversity to bring you to the top, do not complain. And when God takes you from the pig pen and put you on the mountaintop, do not go back to the pig pen. Some of you, I'm telling you, when God save you and bring you out of your disturbed family, do not go back into that. When God put you on the mountaintop from the valley, do not go back into the valley. Many times, some things that I encounter and go through in life, when I come out, I say, you know what? Somebody somewhere had to be praying for me. I am cognizant of the fact, I always tell myself, my mother, and maybe some others, because they are mothers and they are others, somebody somewhere had to be praying for me. I am telling you, when I look at where God brought me from, and where I am today, I tell myself, somebody, somewhere, had to be praying for me. And do not think that you are an island all by yourself. I did it all by myself. It's me, just me and God. That's not the case. There are people who died before their time because they had nobody to stand in the gap for them. And the Bible says in Isaiah 59, I want to repeat that, God looked down upon a family and he said, there's murder in this family. I see all kind of evil things happening in this family. Why is there all this disturbance in this family? Why is there so much confusion? And God wondered, why is there no intercessor? And God wondered, why is there nobody praying for this family? I said, every house must have a deliverer. Every house must have an intercessor. In every family, there must be somebody who is standing in the gap to deliver the family. I know the family members don't think so. Well, I don't need you. I can make it up. And some of the people who you are praying for don't even like you. Some of the people that you are standing in the gap for do not even speak to you. Do not even care anything about you. So there's some of them, they don't care if your name is mentioned or not. But you're the one. And God wondered, why is all this thing happening in the family? Isn't there no intercessor? Have you ever read it in the Bible? Is it there? Then he must be able to see it. And he saw that there was no man and wondered that there was no intercessor. There's nowhere else in the Bible where God wondered. God don't have to wonder about anything. God knows all things. But God sat down on his throne one day and wondered, did this person have to die like that? Did this person have to die? So, I just want to let you know that every house should have an intercessor. And God told you for the last couple of weeks, I think we're on the 3rd week of praying that same prayer. Every intercessor, every family caretaker, because a lot of young people died because there was no caretakers in the family. Nobody praying for them. Get up, put on your clothes and go on to school, come back home, food is here. Like if that's all you need. Somebody need to be praying for these children so that the enemy will not snatch them off. You need to be praying for your grandchildren. And God said, if you are the intercessor, you are the deliverer of your house, I will cause you to save your children, your children's children, and even your in-laws. And somebody said, not me. No, I'm not getting into that. God, you know, I don't deal with no in-laws. I don't like who she married in the first place. Don't bring that ugly boy around here. And some of you are thinking on this wise. God said, remember Noah. When Noah heard my voice, he stood up in the gap for his family. And I saved him, I saved his children, and I saved his children's spouses. Go and read it. 8 souls were saved. Noah, his wife, his 3 children, and their wives. And God is saying to every family intercessor, those of you that have not included them in your prayers, include them. Begin to include them in your prayers. Pray for them too. Because God did it. And God made a way for them. And you should be like God. What a word from the mouth of God. A powerful word. I know you were blessed. Your life will never, ever, ever be the same. Continue to walk in the Word, and the Word Himself will walk within you. Be blessed.